Hi friends, welcome to my channel, and another pre-order from Oneness Emporium has arrived. So yeah, super excited. This is going to be a bit of a deep dive oracle, I think, because it's Alana Fairchild, and Alana Fairchild is known for very good guidebooks. But before we get into that, let's have a look at what's in the box. So the first thing is the envelope, which has card examples from other decks, this is something I really enjoy. Got that Happy Halloween card again, and the thank you card. So what do we have this time? We have the Tower. Okay, so I do think this is that fifth spirit, and I haven't checked actually, so if I'm wrong please let me know in the comments, but I've got a feeling it is the fifth spirit. And this is the Charles Harrington Vampire Tarot, and this is the Page of Swords. Then we've got the Hangman, which is the Yuletide Tarot. And then we have this Art Nouveau, and this is the Ten of Discs. So I haven't got any of these decks. Put these back. Add to my little collection. How many have I got now? Look, I'm keeping them in the envelopes at the moment. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the sixth envelope. I think what I was thinking of doing with these is using them in my tarot journal. You know, when you do the write-ups and adding things to the information on your decks. I think that might be nice. Okay, so back to the box. I'm just using this paper as a backdrop today. And because I'm collecting that as well by the looks of it. Anyway, a bit different to what I usually have. It might work, it might not. Oh gosh, this is a heavy deck. So yeah, we've still got this beautiful paper in the bottom of the box. So let's get this cellophane off. Stop any glare. There might be some noise in the background because somebody's gardening by the sounds of it. So this is a Blue Angel deck, and I really do like Blue Angel decks. I love Blue Angel cardstock, you know, since they changed it over to the mass. In fact, I even replaced some of my decks with the new cardstock versions. So this is Alana Fairchild's Medicine Heart Oracle, Shamanic Wisdom of the Divine Feminine. Can you see? There we go. Shamanic Wisdom of the Divine Feminine. This is raised. Very, very slightly raised text. Nice. So this is the front image, which is glorious. We've got bear energy, fox energy, bird energy. Wow. Eagles. This is the side. Artwork by Sophie Wilkins. Nice to see that they've put the artist on the side of the box there. 2023. Okay, so we've got thumb cutouts. Easily coming apart. Protective paper. What is this? It's an extra cut. What is this? I manifest the path of my heart, creating love and freedom for all beings. And then there's a message. Blessed, your soul is sacred. Honour, embrace, celebrate your soul journey from deep immersion programs to a joyful monthly membership. We hold space together for your embodied ecstatic humanity. Okay, so it's some sort of group that Alana Fairchild has put together. Okay. Oh my! Oh, look at the size of the guidebook. Shush! How many? Well, it looks like 365, one for every day of the years. What? Oh, Alana, you never disappoint with your guidebooks. They're always so full. Okay, so this is the inside of the box. Sort of like a, I don't know, orangey brown colour. Nice for this season, isn't it? October. Okay. So the very first card is the image of the front of the guidebook and the box. It's paler actually. Yeah, it's not so saturated in colour. This is Medicine Circle. Should we look at the book a little bit first? Okay. Wow, the artwork is going to be really good. Introduction and how to use the deck, and that just that takes 43 pages. That's before we get onto the actual cards. So we have 44. Then we've got further reading, what next, and then about the author and about the artist. So as usual, Alana gives a lot of information in the introductions. There's just so much. What makes a shaman? It's all about shamanism. Gosh, soul knowing. Humanity needs shamanic way showers. This is going to be a good read. What is divine feminine shamanism? Spirit taught. What is the medicine heart? How to use the deck, blessing the deck, 1 card reading, 3 card layouts, and then a walkthrough of that. Divination reading on a spirit mat. So it actually shows you how to do a spirit mat. Oh, it's a little bit like divining. So it's just using. Oh, it's done it here as well. So you could do like a rectangle or like a circle. Maybe you could use, if you drew this out larger or printed this out larger, then possibly what you could do is use a pendulum. Couldn't you? Yeah, you could use a pendulum. Or you could just put them in the positions, I suppose, but I'm getting a bit creative here in my thinking. So if you was to like draw this out or print this out, then use a pendulum over the top. And then use a pendulum over your cards. You're sort of taking yourself out of the equation really, and letting spirit speak. Just a thought. Card meanings and healing processes. So what do we get? 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6 pages for 1 card. So we have some text here in 1 colour, then it goes into a black text, healing process. So how to work for healing. Gosh. Yep. Same for each one. Gosh. So this is a little bit like that in content, in the amount of content, is very much like a deck I bought and showed on my channel not so long ago. I'll link it below actually, because I think that is on par with what this looks like. And that's this one, Practical Magic, Serene Keneally and Selena Fenech. But this is what it says on the tin actually, practical. It's working practically with the deck and with the guidebook, and this is so heavy. But yeah, this is a meaty tome and I'm loving it. I'm loving this deck so much. So if you don't want a quick read, then probably these decks aren't for you. These decks are for people that really want to delve deep, and I love delving deep. So we'll just take a look at the cards. I'll zoom in and we'll take a look at the cards together. Okay, I'm hoping this background isn't actually too distracting, but it should be okay. Okay, so we start with Medicine Circle. Like I said, the image off the box. Beautiful. Oh, we've got landscape cards. Oh, look at the back. Wow. that not just magnificent? Wow. Ooh, that's just taken my breath away. Gosh. Okay. So we've got some in landscape mode. Sacred piercing. Interesting. Song of Sangoma. Got some calls there. Mater Materia Medica. Okay. So Mater is mother, isn't it? I think this is to do with medicine. Mother medicine? Second side, look at that. So that's an owl and the wolf. Oh my, this artwork is stunning. And even the third, it looks like the third eye of the wolf is open. How did they do that? Such talent. Dragon's Gate. Wow. I'm getting caught up in this. I'm getting caught up in this artwork. I don't know how you say this. I don't know. Not even going to attempt it. I wonder what culture that's from. Again, a different culture. That reminds me a little bit of the Hush Tarot. Why is there a bandana over the third eye? Why is the third eye there being protected? Oh my. Oh my. I don't know what to say. How have they produced such stunning work? This deck is... What's the word? What's the word for this deck? What's the word for this artwork? It's so unusual. I can see where the shamanism element is coming in here. I'm not even going to try to pronounce any of the card titles. I just don't want to be disrespectful. So this is like the image off the back of the card here in reverse. And then we've got that raven, but this time in flight. And we have a figure on there as well. Charcoal. Taboo. Bird skull. I'm in love with this art. Oh, that's like an Osho Zen card. That is so much like an Osho Zen card. I've got to show you. See if I can find it quickly. But it's, I would imagine, a very different connotation because it's not a great connotation in this one. There it is. The burden. It just reminded me of that card. But I would imagine it's a different meaning than it is in the Osho. I love the Osho. This is how I learnt to read tarot, actually. Was with this deck. Well, not this particular one. This is the mini version. But with the larger version. And I had to learn it with cards and not the book. Because I didn't have the book. Because the partner I was with at the time destroyed it. Because he was fearful of tarot. So I had no choice. He did me a favour in a way. I had no choice but to actually learn it from the cards. And then later on I actually rebought it when we parted company. Anyway, there you go. Bet you didn't expect me to have a little story like that. The animal energy is amazing as well. God. Elephants, my favourite. The heart as well, an anatomical heart. Again, we've got a figure that's half human, half animal. So that's the second one. White tiger. A lot of owl energy in this one. If you like owls, you're going to love this deck. Macaw and cacao. The way they're holding the hair in their beaks. Again, the third eye covered up in this one. We've got some scales as well, with some maybe eggs in there that the birds have put in there. Interesting. Oh. Okay. So we've got a very handsome looking dude as Christ. Okay. Okay. Don't quite know how I feel about that. I mean, he's a nice looking man. Don't get me wrong, he's a very nice looking man, but as Christ. Don't quite know how I feel about it. Anyway. They are very attractive figures in this deck, to be fair. So far. Oh, we've got some Isis energy. Gosh, I can't wait to read the guidebook. Art. Okay. She who weighs the heart against the feather at the end of life. So it looks as if there's a lot of cultures, different cultures. Some flying fish in this one. Yeah. Wow. So we have some direction cards. Dragonfly. And then north. Yep, so we've got the 4 direction cards and the centre. Oh, we're even going quarters, so southwest. Huh. I live in the southwest of England, so there's that. The northwest. This looks very Australian though, doesn't it, with the koala bear. Northeast. And then we've got another figure with a animal head. And then southeast. And then finally, Mother of Star Nations, and that actually is that card that was included here. Okay, alrighty, so there's no edging on these cards. They are Blue Angel, exactly what you expect from a Blue Angel deck, exactly the size you'd expect from a Blue Angel deck. There's no surprises there. And what I'm going to do is pause the video, and I'm going to read something from the book myself, and then I will choose what to read, because obviously I cannot read a whole entire card, because, you know, 6 pages, that's a little bit too much to actually read on a video. So what I will do is should we pick a card? Let's just take a card, any card. Don't know why I did that, because there was one I actually wanted to look at, but hey ho, we've done it this way, so let's just do it this way, and we'll have, what should we have? Let's see which shaman card wants to speak. Charcoal. Okay, so this is the card. There's no border at the top actually, so I'm not missing anything. It's just the border on the 3 sides. And then on the landscape ones, there's no border on the sides, so I did not mention that. Okay, I'm going to go and read some of the entry from Charcoal, and then I'll be back. So I've had a little read of the entry of the guidebook for Charcoal, and it starts off with telling you a little bit about what the card is signifying. So I suppose you could just use that bit if you were in a rush, just this little bit at the top here. That might be enough if, you know, you're looking for a quick read. So it's talking about you've been called to undergo initiation. Challenges that you are working through are purposeful, divine catalysts for your healing and transformation. And as I've read through the guidebook on this card, it seems to me this card is a little bit of a, feels like a tower energy from the tarot. So, you know, chaos is heavily featured in the write-up, which of course is a tower energy, chaos. But chaos bringing transformation, so chaos in a positive aspect. It talks about how charcoal is manufactured, how it's, you know, what charcoal actually is, as in, you know, trees and animal remains. How we use charcoal, so, you know, putting it in incense burners, that sort of thing. And so again, it's transformation, isn't it? It's transforming us into another state as we put healing herbs on that charcoal and inhale the smoke. So again, another form of transformation. It tells a little bit about the ecological downside of the way some charcoal is being produced, and to be aware of that, you know, disturbing the soil, that sort of thing. So that's actually introducing chaos into the earthly realm, isn't it? So yeah, it talks a lot about the shadow aspect of black, the divine feminine in black as a colour, as an energy. And then it has a healing process, which is meditation. And these meditations are always really great. I haven't done one that I haven't come away with something from. Come away from with something. That was bad English. So it starts with, again, a different colour font for calling in the energy that you want to call in when you go into this meditation. So in this instance, it's Spirit Owl as a sacred seat of Goddess Lakshmi, radiant mother of divine light, providing inner illumination to navigate my soul path. And also Spirit Crow, Goddess Dumavati. Then it gives instructions into how to go on this journey, and that's the end of the entry. So this is how all of the decks I've got from Alana Fairchild, which I think I've got pretty much all of them I've collected over the years. It's the same format. So if you're familiar with the way Alana Fairchild formats her books, her guidebooks, then you'll be more than familiar with this. Definitely a deck for the darker season, I think, and healing the inner psyche. I'm really intrigued about all the different cultures in this deck. When we have Egyptian, Star Nations, yeah, we have Indian as well. But this is stunning imagery. Okay, I better leave it there because my videos get quite long because I get so engrossed in the decks. I forget I'm filming sometimes. On that note, thank you so much for watching my videos, and until the next time, friends,